wondering why you need to see an eye doctor when you have perfect eyesight? It's a good question. We tell people who are in the pediatric age, under than 20, that they need an eye exam because their eyes are changing and growing. But you're at that age where potentially they're stable. That's not true, but you might think they are. So why should you have an eye exam if you're seeing well? Well, eye health is very important, but you're not 60 or 70 where you're worried about glaucoma or cataracts. Well, that's not the issue. We practice holistic vision care. We do a lot that can detect problems about your health as well as your eyes early and prevent problems. Prevention is everything. If you've seen people taking medication, you know how sick they are from the medication. Forget that it helps one thing, it always causes another problem. So what about prevention for someone 20 and older? So you don't have to take a pill at some point or use some drops and medication you don't want to. Well, we do something called digital retinal imaging. And digital retinal imaging can detect all sorts of health problems through your body. I pioneered it 8 years ago when I began using the new technology, software I wrote, to help allow us to examine the back of your eyes quickly and easily and look for disease in your eyes. It's still not a common thing. 8 years later, over 80,000 people have gone through our testing and got tremendous benefits from it. What is it that might benefit you? Well, a year ago, I had a young lady come in here. She was the youngest person I've ever seen who looked physically fit, did exercise, ate what she thought was a great diet, and had the beginnings of hardening the arteries. Since then, I've had more. Most of them don't look as healthy as this young lady did. Most of them tend to be a little overweight, or at least overweight in one way or another, and certainly out of shape. But a lot of people who are even in good shape have issues. Hardening the arteries is an epidemic in America. Have you ever wondered if your diet and lifestyle is really working for you? Well, apparently we can tell by age 20. It used to be by age 50 for women and by age 40 for men. But because the diet we're eating is so terrific, well, all these foods in the middle of the supermarket that don't have to be refrigerated will last at least 10,000 years on your shelf, because in that paper carton, nothing will eat them except human beings. Bugs know better. At least most bugs do. So anyway, you may think you're on a healthy diet. You may think you exercise well, but wouldn't you really like to know what's happening with your health? Well, I'm going to show you what a digital retinal image looks like somewhere along in this eye exam. And I will encourage you to come in and have an eye exam for your general health, looked at through your eyes, which is what holistic vision care is about, as well as, of course, your eye health and preventing problems there too. So hang on, and there'll be a little picture for you to look at, and I hope a link that'll tell you more about digital retinal imaging and what we do at Holistic Care that's important to you at 20 years of age and up.